Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Dave, Mike from West Virginia. I called you in the heat of the moment the other day while the game was going on. Obviously, I was frustrated with Watson's performance. Now, if something happens that he is on the shelf, legitimately hurt, and then when he's cleared to play, if he starts exhibiting this type of behavior to where it's obvious to the organization that he does not want to play, is there any way possible that if this keeps up when he's cleared, that he could be put on the practice squad, if nothing else, humble him down and give other teams a chance? If they want to take a chance on him, they can sign him off the practice squad and we can move on from him. So that's a question I'd like you to answer. If you have the answers to, you guys take care. Be watching the show. Bye.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Let's welcome in Fred Greetham, senior analyst for the Orange and Brown Report. Fred, there's no way to move on. Nobody's going to trade for Deshaun Watson. That contract is guaranteed, $230 million guaranteed. But it looked to me, I don't think that he didn't want to play. He looked tentative and unsure of what he was able to do. And I don't know that it's he didn't want to play. I don't think he knew he didn't feel like he could do what he needed to do.
Yeah, and that's what we had heard all the way up going into the game. So, of course, we didn't get to see behind closed doors after the first 15, 20 minutes of practice last week. He looked pretty good and everything, and we were told he made all the throws necessary. But it does seem like in the back of his mind that it was untested on, that what happens if I get hit or whatever, a little tentativeness. And that's just me saying that from observing it from the press box at Indianapolis. And then, when he went on the ground, I think that was just Kevin Stefanski kind of protecting him or covering for him, because we got no answers during the game. They just kept going. He was cleared to return, but that was more inferring about he didn't have a concussion. They never really addressed the shoulder issue. And even after the game, Stefanski said he's our quarterback. He's going to start, something to the effect, in Seattle. We'll see how he is Wednesday. But then Watson talked later, and he was like, I'm unsure if I'll be ready next week, and things like that. So if there's something going on in there, that he knows, or when he went out of the game, he knew that he re-injured it, similar. Nobody seems to know the answer. I know he was supposed to have tests. I assume that those they've got back, but usually the agent or somebody leaks things out, good or bad. There's really been little news coming out. So it almost feels like tomorrow when we show up, will he talk to the media like he normally does Wednesday at 11:20? And will he be out on the practice field? What will Kevin Stefanski say? I think the mantra is going to be day to day, and it's just going to be kind of an ongoing drama that we've really never had here in Cleveland before with the quarterback. Ha ha. It just seems like it's always something. There's always a drama. You thought, sure, you knew the initial blur last year was drama. You thought this year it was kind of over. And, here we are, 4-2. The Browns are 4-2, and yet, they've had 3 different starting quarterbacks, and you feel like the foreseeable future is very cloudy.